Hello and welcome to Iacon Underground Radio for the month of November. Since I guess until everything settles down a little more, this can be monthly, and then we'll see about getting back to bi-weekly or fortnightly.
We did do one. Yeah, we did one at the beginning of October, right?
We did one like mid-October.
Okay, so mid-November. That's fine.
Yeah, and then December is messy, but January, hopefully, a lot more stable. We will see. Anyway, I am Jen.
And I'm David.
So we are going to try to keep things tight, which means we are not going to keep things tight at all. But I am still in the middle of a big move. I will be buying a place. The fun thing relevant to this podcast is the place I'm moving to. It's in the same region, but it's a different town. But it is going to be within a half an hour drive of two different collectible shops that specialize in old toys. So I will be near Time Traveler in Winchester, Virginia, and I will be near the Strasburg Flea Market in Strasburg, Virginia. Strasburg Flea Market, when I went there, was a little overpriced, but they had an amazing selection. Time Traveler, the one time I went there, I did pick up a Prophet Director Destro. They did not have any Inhumanoid, sadly, but they did have some good stuff. So that's going to be fun, because that's something that I don't have as much access to as I would like in my current location. But I will also have, like, a mortgage, so maybe not picking up that $100 loose complete Herc Armstrong that they had at Strasburg Flea Markets too soon. I did pick up a Granite last time I was there, though. So I got a rock buddy for all our Infernac universe guys.
Yay.
So yeah, start off with news for the past month or so. So Tony Todd has passed away at like not nearly old enough.
Was he 70 or something?
I think 69 or something.
Oh.
Not nearly old enough. He was, of course, relevant to us at this podcast. He was Dreadwing in Transformers Prime. He has also been... He was... what's his name? Scareglow?
Scareglow? What?
I was just thinking in the... that Netflix He-Man series.
Oh, I still haven't watched that.
I guess he was the Fallen. We know how I feel about movie stuff.
Yeah, well, I did well.
I actually don't even think that I remembered that until it came up.
No, I didn't. Other people mentioned it's like, oh, right, yeah, somebody voiced the Fallen. I forgot it was him.
It's like, oh, right, the Fallen was in that one movie with his name on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's, pour one out, pour out some honey, watch Candyman.
Yes, watch Candyman.
Other news, for the 40th anniversary, Transformers finally got inducted into the Toy Hall of Fame, along with My Little Pony and some card game, apparently.
What card game?
Something I have not heard of and frankly don't feel like looking up.
Not the Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
Or the Magic the Gathering?
No, not like a collectible card game, like a... Not Yahtzee, but like that kind of card game.
Oh, well, yeah, that would make more sense since it's older. Oh.
Yes. No Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Hall of Fame yet. I will not have it. No.
I mean, eventually, but wait another 30 years.
Yes. I don't know, man. You might not want to look up how old Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually is, because... You might turn to dust and blow away.
It's 20 years old. No, I know.
It's
Phase 10?
It's more than 20 years old.
I mean, I guess I've not heard of that card game. Weird. Guess there's more card games I haven't heard of.
Yes. Also, Transformers 1 is now streaming on Paramount Plus for the 5 people who have Paramount Plus. That that does include me, so I'm glad to see that, because I had not purchased it digitally, because I, being myself, am holding out for a physical purchase. I'm holding out for the Steelbook that is coming next month. So this will give me a way to watch it before that comes out. So I will probably be hunkering down to do that this weekend.
Yay.
I have heard... somewhat unsourced here, but I have heard that it is doing pretty well on digital and streaming.
Oh, yeah.
So, kind of expected with this kind of thing. Children's stuff like this does tend to do better in that, like, long tail, you know, not necessarily in the initial theater release, but makes it back up later, so that it does seem to be holding through with that. And that's, you know, good. It deserves it. It deserves attention.
Yeah.
They are also releasing the soundtrack on vinyl. You know what? Sometimes things don't need a vinyl release. You could just... I don't know if this is a thing that necessarily needs a vinyl release, but...
I don't... Again, like many movies, I don't remember the soundtrack, but usually that's a good sign.
I mean, I've listened to the score, like, on Apple Music. I mean, again, being a fan of physical media in general, could do, like, a CD release, but I don't know. I just don't think of, like, heavily electronic / orchestral scores as being vinyl material. I think of, like, Hozier or Noah Kahan's vinyl material. Maybe some Boy Genius.
Sure.
But I'm gonna mention stuff that you have not heard of next time we're on a road trip.
Well, that's real easy when we're talking about music.
Next time we're on a road trip, it's just gonna be all indie folk and country.
Podcast again, please. Well, actually, that's kind of what I was expecting. The first trip,
there was.
Well, the next year I should have a different vehicle, so I shouldn't need.
There was some Hozier.
You did a road trip. A road trip was fun.
There was a little Hozier.
Oh yeah, there was a couple Hozier. Yeah. Anyway,
there is going to be. Speaking of Paramount Plus, there is going to be one last round of Earthspark Deluxes. They are doing Soundwave #, I assume probably Season 2 #. Spitfire.
Yeah, the truck version?
Well, the one that's more of like a pickup truck versus being the ghost vehicle.
Yeah.
There's Spitfire, who's a pretty straightforward recolor. Cosmos is getting a toy, so that's fun, because he's a fun design. And a Cyber Glow Megatron. So, redeco of Megatron.
Does he glow in the dark?
I don't know, man. That'd be cool.
I don't think we've ever had a glow in the dark Transformer. So probably not going to start.
Oh, now
here.
I gotta think. Now I gotta think hard, but I don't know that we have.
Unless there was something odd in G2 or Europe, I don't think we've ever done glow in the dark.
No, we've had many that glow in the light, basically. Like,
yeah,
good old G2.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that we haven't, like, not like a whole subline, but like, I don't know, a Decepticon leader or something with some glow in the dark parts.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a fun, like, the kind of feature like the color changers in G2, or even just the rub signs.
Yeah.
Like, there's a clear glow in the dark tampo that, you know, you reveal in the dark.
Oh, or like when everything for the movies for a while was like, it had like Energon. Oh, what was it? Energon Blue? What was it called?
Maybe that was it.
When everything had that light blue.
I don't remember movie stuff.
No, I don't know. There was the what was it called? Now it's bugging me.
But sorry, we don't innovate here anymore. We are no longer doing innovations. Sadly. Though there are also new episodes of Earthspark on Paramount Plus.
Ooh, yay.
So I've been watching through those. They're okay. They're kind of hit or miss. I mean, I think there's no secret that Prowl is there because he's, like, in all the promo art.
Oh, it was all spark blue.
He's a jerk. Just FYI.
He is a Prowl.
So he is... Yes, he is Prowl. He is a jerk. So yeah, it continues to be mostly okay. There's an episode written by Marty Eisenberg.
Ooh, neat.
So that was interesting. But yeah, those are also on Paramount Plus. So again, if you're one of the 5 people who has Paramount Plus, good luck. Also, a chunk...
I do, for now.
I think it's about half of season 1 is on Netflix now. So if you do not have Paramount Plus and you have not been coping by just pirating it, Netflix is now an option. So that'll be good. Also, if you're over on Netflix, watch Bots. It's good.
Yeah.
It's real good.
Watch the Bots.
I
will watch it next TFCon.
Yes, do it. Watch it before then. And then we can sing along to the singing parts. Like the song about lemons. It's so good. Other toy news. There is going to be as part of the Studio Series Gamer stuff, there's going to be Devastation Optimus Prime, which is cool. That's going to be the first Devastation one.
Cool in concept, but that's a weird looking Optimus.
I mean, it's really just G1 Optimus with cell shading, because part of the entire aesthetic with Devastation is it's 1984. It's
and shiny and chrome.
Yeah, Sunbow designs in 1984. I have that game. I have confirmed that it does in fact work in my Xbox Series X. I just need time to sit down and play it.
Go play it. Have fun. It's good, fun, simple, stupid destruction and collect things. And I think there are a couple tricky parts, but there's never anything really hard.
Thanks. Good. I do not care for high difficulty in my like hack and slash kind of games.
How are you at driving games?
I don't know. I don't play them often. Look, I need...
There's some segments
menus.
where you gotta, like, chase Megatron or something. But...
I need a Final Fantasy-style Transformers JRPG. I need some menus. I'm old. My reflexes aren't what they used to be, as I've learned after my nephew got me Hollow Knight. I'm like, I'm not. I can't. I'm trying my best.
Well, that's also a lot of jumping and things. I'm never going anywhere near that. I should play some more older Metroidvanias, but not newer stuff. There's too much twitch and things and jumping and bouncing off walls. It's like, no. I'm not going anywhere near Celeste and those things.
As a brief aside, there do continue to be rumors that we are going to get the War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron and maybe Devastation on Xbox Live. Still no confirmation yet.
Please?
But yeah, I mean...
release them somewhere?
Like I said,
at least Devastation.
I can confirm
the other ones,
that if you...
had a heavy online content.
I can confirm that at the very least on Xbox, if you have the system with a physical disk drive and you go buy a used copy, you're good to go.
It's still going to work. Yeah.
It's $25 through GameStop. The manager at the GameStop knows me on site now. It's a little awkward. Maybe she's dating me now. I don't know how this works. I don't. How retail and ladies. Anyway. But yes, that is a thing that's coming out. Unlike the Reactivate one, it is based on a game that was actually produced. Related to devastating things, we did get, there was a big Hasbro Pulse on their 1027 day, which if you are not familiar with why there's 1027 day, that is the street building number of their headquarters in Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what the 1027 thing is about.
I didn't... Yeah, I figured it was something I didn't know. I figured it was something more Transformers related I just missed.
No, it's
not a building address.
It is related to the Hasbro physical address.
Building address gags I do like, though.
So I think it was a Hasbro Pulse, like, member-only stream. I am a member now, so...
Oh, right, one of those things,
because they keep making characters who I really, really want, but releasing them as Walmart exclusives. So I have to get them through Pulse, because Walmart exclusives are incredibly unreliable. So, yes, I have a Pulse Premium membership. I'm one of those people now. But they did show off in the stream the Studio Series 86 Devastator. Scrapper and Bone Crusher are already up for pre-order. It looks like those are going to be spread across various sizes as suits their character and accessory needs.
Aren't two of them coming in a 2-pack, I think?
I think there's a liter-size 2-pack that's going to be two of them. And,
Long Haul and Hook,
yeah.
I think.
That's fun if you're into Constructicons.
I am, but I haven't pre-ordered them.
Well...
Because I don't know if I'm still enough into them.
Well...
I already have a big Devastator. Do I need a second big Devastator?
Oh, do you have the... What was it? Combiner Wars one?
Yeah, whatever it was. The giant Titan-sized one.
Yeah. I mean, if that's enough for you, that's enough for you.
It might be... I mean, one's the individual guys are kind of wonky in that.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea of having them again is cool, but I don't... Do I need them? I'm not sure. I'm at that point.
That's a question you should ask yourself.
Yeah.
Only you can look into your heart and decide if you need another great big Devastator.
No, I think it's more I'm trying to cut back on great big things.
That's entirely fair.
Like, a lot more little dudes. Cheaper dudes.
More small, less big.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch a couple things on our notes here just for the sake of flow. Actually, no, I'm not going to, because I looked at it again and I changed my mind. Studio Series Transformers 1 Sentinel Prime. He is getting a Voyager toy. You can pre-order him. As I learned at TFCon Baltimore, everybody wants to fuck him.
Yeah? He's a really good design, and the wings, and he's smug. And
he is Gen Z's Starscream. Like, everybody just wants to nail him.
Yeah. Well, because the problem of Starscream and Transformers 1, he's not sexy enough.
I mean, and he's not in it as much.
No.
So, yeah, everybody is...
Whereas Sentinel is all over the place and smug and evil and...
All the monster fuckers want a piece of Sentinel Prime. Yeah. So,
we have Overlord at home. This is Overlord at home.
He is. That's, yeah, definitely that same kind of vibe, maybe with less actively stepping on people.
Yeah.
Which, also a fetish.
No, more stepping on people... in a political sense, as opposed to a personal sense.
Yes. But yes, he is getting a Voyager toy, which is good because it sounds like the like mainline or whatever you want to call it figure of him is getting kind of hard to find.
I haven't even seen it yet.
When I was at TFCon Baltimore, I saw somebody who had one. There was a table that had one for like $50. Once, like, the day after I got back, I went to Target and picked up the one that they had still sitting around.
Yeah, no.
Because I figured it was time to get that or miss out. So, yeah. Also shown off in the stream, which was why I thought it might improve the flow to mention it in a moment earlier, but then I remembered what else is coming. Age of Prime's Megatronus. He is on fire. He straight up looks like the War Within version.
Yep.
It looks like they did not really bother drawing any on the movie version. He's
not at all. He's entirely just the Fallen on fire.
He's a big tanky guy. He's got a grill for a face mask, and he's got like blast effect pieces that are just fire. And
yep.
I appreciate that a great deal, because the most important quality to remember about Megatronus is he is on fire. He's the Fallen. He is on fire.
Yes. It's so weird that we're getting a lovingly detailed version of that Megatronus in year 2025.
It's pretty cool. I can't think like that anymore because I have an Emirate Zarin now.
I know. I mean, not that it's weird that we're getting a Megatronus or whatever and things. It's just weird that, like, it's a little late for him, and we have other versions of Megatronus.
I mean, really,
although I guess he's sort of the most notable, kind of.
The only one that was really...
Despite him not doing much.
This design was the titanium one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks good. It looks like a good, solid toy. Time will tell if it's got weird, fiddly engineering problems that drive people crazy, but he looks very cool, and he is suitably on fire. Also, it's weird that, like, he's just designed as the Fallen. That's it. Just Megatronus.
Yeah. He's not like a pre-tool or a retool of a Megatron or anything. Anybody else.
Honestly, if they have just decided that the primes, the 13 primes, are all going to be unique molds who aren't just like pre-molds or remolds or anything, because
that's a good idea, actually.
Because of their position as mythical beings.
Yeah, they're just these guys.
Out of respect for their status as mythical beings, I would really love that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I am.
Although I expect some of the smaller ones will probably have retools to things.
Yes. I mean, the basic characters will probably have retools or pre-tools. It's just, it looks like it's possible that the primes may all be dedicated molds. What?
I want a core class Minimus Ambus.
Yes.
No, what is the small one?
Micronus. Micronus Prime.
As I was saying, it's like, wait, no, I know that's wrong. Micronus.
He does need to be, like, core class.
An itty-bitty dude. Yeah, or come with another guy.
That is probably more likely. I don't know what the current status of core class is right now.
Yeah, I think they might be gone. Or
maybe phasing them out. We don't know. Because the thing is, they don't show them off so much. So we don't hear as much about them. But leading into Age of Primes, again, trying to get some flow.
Yes.
We do have some leaked samples of Prima Prime.
Yeah.
Which is missing a head, presumably because the head had some kind of identifying characteristics on it that could have identified the leaker. Oops.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I'm not sure the samples are transformed properly because, like, the arms are really proportionally short, but...
presumably the shoulder plate things move up to make their arms look longer.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the problem when you get these leaked prototypes, is that stuff is just not correct or not displayed properly, or... I don't know, in some cases the person leaking them likes to put racial slurs on the pictures so they don't get passed around too much.
Yeah.
It's not always the best way to see this stuff, but everybody likes to be first.
It looks like he transforms into construction equipment.
Which is interesting, I guess.
Maybe.
It's weird because I don't really...
Well, the shoulders sort of look like a shovel.
I don't really think of the primes as, like, actually transforming.
Having alt modes, right. Except for Megatronus, who's fiery tank.
Yes, Megatronus is a tank that needs to be abandoned because it is on fire.
And Onyx is going to turn into a horsey.
Aww. Because he's an animal.
Well, honestly, he should be a centaur in robot mode, but...
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see how they... fully do it. I don't know. I just care about Liege Maximo. Give me some Liege Maximo.
Which version?
Based on the package
I hope for the original
art that we've seen,
Oh, yeah, there was, on the Megatronus there was a package art.
It does seem to be a little between the more modern version and the G2 version. I mean, he's not as
So
big.
there's going to be some Loki flavor.
He's not chunky like the G2 version, but there's still a lot of...
He doesn't have to be chunky, but I like the horns.
The horns are good. I believe the horns are like the defining characteristic. So that's good. Also, from Age of Primes, not everybody's a Prime. Sometimes you get Armada Red Alert. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Red Alert. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, and so many possible redecos of him.
We were so obnoxious about that in our youth. Our younger days.
Gimmick. Hopefully it's going to be like a Voyager, maybe? Well, I guess you could make him a deluxe. I'm just used to it being big.
Yeah, it's a little hard to tell. I feel like he may be a deluxe just based on size. From the, test shot that we saw that was bright yellow. Or like orange. It was like Cheeto colored.
Yay, we get another Ultraman vehicle toy again. Well, not that it's specific. Was it Matt? Like, it's one of the Dinah or Gaia or something. It's really similar to the vehicle of one of the science teams in one of those shows.
I will take your word for it.
Well, because the big gun thingy down the middle.
Yeah. I mean, does that predate Armada or?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it's possible that there was some influence. You have to ask Aaron about that next time we see Aaron Archer. Our buddy Aaron Archer.
Yeah. Because one of the little guys was a maser cannon. What the hell were they called?
Little Energon guys.
Yeah.
Basics. I know they weren't basics. Yeah, Signal Flare was the character's name, but I forget what that group name for the little ones.
Omnibots? No.
Terrorcons were the
Armada.
bad guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because he was paired off against the Godzilla-looking one.
Yes.
Anyway.
More American Godzilla.
Axing our memory back to
cat here
Unicron trilogy,
trying to rub up against my microphone setup, and I'm trying desperately to keep him from unplugging my mic as he regularly does. Buddy, come on. Gonna have a new place, gonna have a room for podcasting where I can exclude the cats. Love the cats, but come on. So yeah, a couple other final things. Hasbro Pulse has the Godzilla Megatron for pre-order. Actually taking
but not the Optimus?
Not the Optimus. Not the Q Optimus.
Kiryu.
So, taking advantage of that Pulse Premium membership, I pre-ordered one for my nephew because my sister said that we absolutely had to get one for my older nephew. She's morally required to get one for my older nephew. There are also a new take on the Hero Smashers. They're going to be called Mix Smashers.
Oh, yes.
Someone really just loves that idea and keeps wanting to make them happen, and you know what? That's cool.
I think they're also supposed to be compatible with the previous ones. I think the plug system is the same.
Maybe.
I think I heard that somewhere.
If it worked well before, there's no reason not to.
Yeah, and I passed up on those the first time around, so I'll probably get a couple of these things.
There is another little Hot Wheels truck that's Ultra Magnus this time, which is pretty fun, actually. I could be talked into impulse buying that if I run into one when I'm out running errands. Because I'm like, there's so many Optimus Primes. So many Optimus Primes. But Ultra Magnus, that's, at least a little more interesting. Speaking of things you don't always see merchandise of, but maybe more than you used to, there are rumors of Beast Wars Funko Pops. So if you wanted a Funko Pop Black Arachnia, your opportunity is here.
Ooh.
I could see myself just picking up Black Arachnia.
They could just do the alt modes and it's just a bunch of animals.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Actually, a bobblehead spider would be funny.
It would be like the laser beak that they did that I had to buy because look at him, look at his giant head.
Yeah.
Just a Rhinox, and he's just a rhino with a giant head and those dead soulless Funko Pop eyes. How is this Rhinox and not just any rhinoceros? No reason. Yeah, well, it just is.
Funko Pops are less creepy when they're animals.
Yeah, that's fair. There's also another mobile game coming out, Transformers Eternal War. It's called an idle RPG, which is apparently something that mobile games do.
Where you don't have to interact with it that much. You just tell it to do things and it does things.
I frankly cannot care. I guess that's the thing is you have to you tell it to do things but you can buy items to make it do them faster.
Oh, those shits.
And so that's how they get the money is by making you not have to wait.
Well, the most good mobile games you can play without doing that. They should do... There are some mobile games where it has a pedometer option where it automatically does stuff as you walk. They need to do more of those.
That's fun, but they can't...
This probably is not doing that.
But they want you to give them money, is the thing. I know,
that's what all gotchas want, but...
They want to sucker you into giving them a whole big pile of money, is what it all comes down to.
If it's cute and simple and then there's nothing really involved, I might download it, but if it's gotcha heavy, no.
Yeah. Yeah, you watch there's a trailer out and it's G1.
Yeah. It doesn't show you anything about what the game actually is.
Yeah. Idle RPG. That's all you need to know. So, moving on to our shipping report. There are Blockies at Walmart.
So you say, I checked online. Supposedly my Walmart that I went to today has Blockies. Mm-hmm. There were no Blockies when I went.
A couple of the Walmarts in my area have shown online as having inventory, but I haven't been able to actually go check those locations in person. I've heard...
Checked the toy section. I checked the entertainment section where they're actually supposed to be. No.
I've heard they're selling pretty well. They're like $5 a piece, which is crazy.
Yeah, unless they went really fast... Which is entirely possible, but...
I mean, this is definitely the time of year for that kind of thing because they're putting out all the stocking stuffer toys. So these are a really good, stocking stuffer pickup.
Possibly.
But, I mean, it can just be that they're flying off the shelf. I mean, $5. What's even $5 anymore?
Yeah, $5 is kind of nothing now.
Like a pack of gum. There you go. They're sure $5. YOLO Park Transformers 1 stuff is becoming more reliably in stock. You can get, I noticed, any of the cogless of the main cast except D16 sold out because he's Baby Boy and everybody loves Baby Boy. And they want to get Baby Boy. Studio Series War for Cybertron Ratchet is showing up in stores.
Yay.
And GameStop...
Well, it was inevitable, but didn't the Ironhide just get announced, or is that already out?
That did just get announced.
Okay.
Has not started shipping yet, but yeah, he looks like you expect. He looks like the Ratchet, but red.
But red, yes, which is fine.
And Legacy United, Armada, Galvatron, and Soundwave, the G1 style Soundwave, are showing up at GameStops at least. So I am personally finding that GameStop is a pretty good... You're not necessarily going to find stuff reliably there, but it's definitely worth stopping in and seeing what they've got.
What's there, but
it's mine has the animated Motormaster, and I think some of the it was some core class thing that it was Bumblebee movie Starscream core class that I had not actually seen anywhere else before. So definitely worth dropping in, even if you aren't on personal terms with the manager in ways that you're confused about. Stop by the GameStop. How does this work? A little bit, not our full discussion for the evening, but a quick rundown. Ross, they got stuff. They got
yes, they do.
Bunch of stuff. So,
here's the thing with Ross. I literally just got Ross like 2 months ago.
Oh, wow.
It just showed up because like it's in the same section where like there's a Target, there's a Kohl's. They've been there forever. I forget what it's replacing, Marshalls or I don't know. But the Ross, I remember they're building something, and I was out today. It's like, oh shit, that's the Ross.
It's a Ross.
I was like, okay, I know there's supposed to be one down there, and it's right where I usually go.
Exciting.
So I went in and found things, and so have other people.
Yes. So I'm sure I've mentioned on here before that I was one of like 2 people who found a gigawatt at Ross a couple years ago. And I keep going back to the one near my work thinking, oh, this is the lucky Ross. They're going to have great stuff. And no. So they do have some of the Studio Series Rise of the Beast stuff.
Yeah, I saw like 5 Cheetors today.
Yeah, it's a bunch of the Cheetors and a bunch of, I guess not Rise of the Beast, but that one Constructicon guy. You know. Not the movie Constructicon guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, what's the red one called?
From that one scene with the testicles. Every single cool thing in those movies is ruined by something dumb.
In the next scene or the previous scene. And
in the case of the Constructicons and Devastator, it's the stupid dangling wrecking ball testes. It's always, every cool thing has something dumb about it. There's those. I found a twin cast when I went out there tonight. They had twin cast and Metal Hawk.
And so did I.
Yes, those seem to be, in my case though, there was like 1 twin cast and like 5 Metal Hawks.
1 twin cast, 2 Metal Hawks. Like, and they weren't a different, like, most of the Transformers were in, like, one collected toy section. Then I had to walk even further past some children's clothes, and on a wall was more Transformers. Because at first all I saw was, like, lots of Cheetors, Tasmanian Kids for $4. I thought, okay, maybe I'll get a Tasmanian Kid just for the hell of it. But then I saw some stuff on the wall. It's like, yeah, I'll look over there. Twin cast, yes, mine.
Yay! Yeah, mine tends to put out, this time of year, they tend to put out some big tables that are near the toy section.
Yeah, they were, in mine, it was like by the entrance leading towards the back.
Maybe I should have walked around a little more.
And there were no Transformers on those tables.
Yeah, I didn't see any.
It was more, I don't know what I would describe it. It's more just random big toy box things.
Benjamin, be nice. Yeah, I didn't see so much Transformer stuff on the tables. It was mostly just on the shelves. People have been saying that they are finding the G.I. Joe crossover. Yes, the Thunder Machine Soundwave for $25.
Which is why I went to the Ross.
Yeah.
Well, why I looked up, oh yes, there's a Ross here. There's the Ross.
Same.
I was hoping for that.
Yes.
For $25, I would have taken that, definitely.
Yeah, I was really hoping to find one of those, but no, I had to settle for Twin Cast, but that's fine. He's in my fanfic.
No, Twin Cast is great, because I never got the blaster because I didn't want it, because I figured he was more of just a Soundwave remold. I didn't realize how much of him is, like, entirely new dude.
Yeah, Blaster's pretty much a different mold. I've got the blaster version, but I need just a second.
Yeah, it is very cool. So although at one point I did look for the twin cast on Amazon like months ago, and it was like, oh no, everything was like resellers, so it was like $60. I was like, well shit, I'm never getting one of them. But today, $14. Hooray.
Yep. Well, I guess that's because they were all on their way to Ross.
Yes.
So yeah, keep checking. Maybe find a Thunder Machine. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. Also, somebody posted that they found the Transformers the movie, the retro Skywarp. So the one that's like the original Seeker mold, but in more cartoony colors. And then some people have said they found Tasmanian Kid, the little core class.
Yes, I did. I found 2 of them today.
Oh, well,
for
there
$4.
you go. I did not see him, so. But yeah,
considering how spread out the ones I saw, they may be a random spot in your Ross.
It's possible. Also, I mean, I checked anywhere that had toys, but I might have missed stuff that was over by the kids section. Also, at Ollie's, we're seeing some Legacy Deluxes. I picked up a Shadow Striker for $5.
Yes, Ollie's I do not have.
And also, the smaller of the Jurassic Park 2-packs, the one with the Dilophosaurus and the Jeep, for a whopping $20, which is pretty cool if that's something that you've got room for.
Well, that's another thing I would have picked up if I'd seen it, since I didn't get that one.
Yes. But yeah, those discount stores are starting to get their stuff. I have also heard Burlington Coat Factory is actually...
Coat Factory?
Yes, they're actually getting the Metal Hawk and Twin Cast for even cheaper. I think they're like $8 there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I sort of do remember getting toys at Burlington Coat Factory in Vermont as a kid when we would go closer to Christmas.
Yeah. So, I guess we will try to keep the discussion tight. Again, that never actually works, saying that we're going to keep any of this short. But yeah, I went to TFCon Baltimore at the beginning of the month. I just went on Saturday, though, because, again, I'm in the middle of moving and I've got a lot of stuff going on, but it's like 2 hours and change to get up there, so I figured at the very least I'd go for Saturday. So I went, and with everything going on, I was like, I spent all this money in Toronto. I'm not gonna spend much money. I'll maybe pick up, like, one thing and then throw some money at the Artist Alley for a bunch of stickers. It's like, not gonna spend a lot of money. 15 minutes in, and I'm carrying around a Combiner Wars G2 Aerial Bot gift set under one arm.
Oh, no. Well, that didn't work.
At one point later in the afternoon, I was like, I could get a bag for this, or I could, like, actually go just put it in my car. But I feel like I need to carry it around as a reminder of what I have done. This is the albatross that I must carry around my neck, is just carrying this around under my arm the whole time as a reminder of the sins I have committed against my bank account. So I got that. There was a fun moment. So I ended up hanging out mostly during the actual dealer room part with our friend Laudrell, Bill Ray, and our friend Chip. And there was one point, it was Rick Alvarez's table. So the VHS market has gotten really out of hand. I will preface this by saying the VHS market has gotten really out of hand, just in general. So we were at Rick Alvarez's table, and he had a VHS, the FHE release of Transformers the movie on VHS. This is the version that I had in high school and that I kind of wore out and ended up just tossing. So it was behind the table. So I asked him how much it was. And he says, now, it turns out he thought I was asking about something else. So I asked him how much that is. He says, oh, that's $250. And I go, okay. And Chip and Bill were both like, okay. That's not okay.
You do realize there's no decimal in what he said.
And no, I was genuinely, it was a poker face. I mean, the okay was not, okay, I'll buy it. It was just okay, I accept and understand that is the price you were asking for it.
Yeah. Although admittedly, logic says it should be somewhere in between those two.
And then Rick did notice what I was actually asking about, and he's like, oh, that's 25. I was like, okay, that's better. I'll take it.
There you go.
So
fun with decimal points.
But I will note that the next aisle over, there was a guy who was selling, he had some of the, the original, the episode VHS releases in the big chunky boxes that they came in that were mostly for rental, because that was at the point where VHS wasn't really priced for just people to buy. So they were sealed. They were perfect condition, sealed. You know, the releases that had a handful of that had an episode or two and had the nice art on them, and those were $150.
Yeah. I mean, well, because less VHSs, they're deteriorating.
Each. Yeah, apparently
Not
sealed
great.
VHS is a pretty...
Oh, yeah, sealed, definitely. Not
pretty unhinged market right now.
Yeah.
But yes, I was just ready to roll with $250 for Transformers the movie. I wasn't going to buy it, but I was just going to smile and nod. So my poker face at being told completely unreasonable prices for things is excellent. But I got that. I had a moment. There were blockies. And they had the wave that's got Tarn in it. And it's got Tarn and not really much of anything else I want. There are a couple other okay ones in that wave.
Somebody else win.
So there was a case of them.
I think there was somebody I wanted that way, but I don't remember who.
And I was just like, this box. Just something in my head was just like, that box. Get that box. So I followed the force. And I got that one box, and it was Tarn. So...
Yay.
A+ for my spidey sense for blind box blockies. And I got one of the Transformers 1 blockies boxes, and it was the Death Tracker, the Viacon generic guy.
Oh, yes,
so that's cool, because there's not really any other merchandise
version of that. No.
Yeah.
Yes, the guy you would want to army build.
Yes. I mean, the thing with the one case is that there isn't really a bad result from that wave. You know, any one you get from that wave is going to be good. But yeah. I was happy with that one. So yeah, blockies. There were a lot of blockies. They were very popular. There was a table that had the YOLO Park Transformers 1 kits that sold pretty steady through the day. By the time the dealer room closed on Saturday, that was pretty much gone. But there was a good mix of newer stuff and older stuff. I saw a bunch of G2 stuff. There were GoBots. There was a boxed Zmon, which was pretty cool. There was... I was happy with the assortment of stuff. I feel like we are still at a point where there's not a lot of carded, I'd say 20 to 30-year-old stuff. You don't see a lot of carded Armada or Energon or even Robots in Disguise 2001. But there is a lot of that showing up loose, and there were a lot of people who had big bins of stuff that was loose. So I was pleased with the assortment of stuff. I got that Superion set for it was open and displayed, but still not even all the accessories had been removed from the original little ties, and that was $200. So that wasn't terrible. So yeah, it was real fun. And then afterwards, Bill and Chip had to go home a little early, and so I ended up hanging out. I ran into Proto Man and talked to him for a while. Of course, had been talking to Aaron Archer in the actual dealer room. Lots of fun stickers and stuff, and lots of good stuff in the Artist's Alley. At this one, the Artist's Alley was really just like the last 2 rows of the dealer room rather than being in a separate room.
I'm not sure which is better.
I mean, I do like it being in the main room just because it's a little more like...
There?
With the flow, you're going around, you're following the flow of traffic.
That's good.
And you get
But then the dealer's room is always the hottest, most crowded place.
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty open. I feel like there was a good, distance between the aisles. And yeah, it wasn't... I mean, it was definitely busy, but it didn't feel like I was constantly up in everybody else's face. And I think that was just because things were spaced out a bit. I mean, it was a bigger room than in Toronto. Baltimore is a bigger show than Toronto. So it had a little more room for everybody to stretch out. So I thought that worked out well. And then after the dealer room, so yeah, I hung out with Proto Man for a bit. I ran into Melvar from Radio Free Cybertron and Headmaster Don from Radio Free Cybertron. And I did run into some of the Steel City Bots guys. I ran into Logos Miner Miguel again, who we talked to extensively in Toronto.
Yes, a lot.
I brought up to him that I had recently made my way through the Aligned novels, and his face in response to that
I can imagine his face is what? Why?
Like, those, my nemesis. So we commiserated about those books and how they are not great, and there's the bit where it's like, I think it's Sideswipe talking about how he could only imagine the look on Shockwave's face. I'm like, yes, noted face haver, Shockwave.
One of these days we're going to have to do book reviews on those.
Well, spoilers, at the end of the third one, that Sharkticon Megatron design from Transformers Prime gets used. So that's pretty wild. I was just reading that, I was like, so, that's not a cameo I expected.
Did they mention the colors? Because that one was all spark blue.
I do like how in the second book, like, it's obviously written by someone who has maybe not actually seen a Transformer before, so they're avoiding any kind of physical descriptions of any of the characters, and then Thundertron shows up like a Game of Thrones buffet. Just being lovingly described, my OC do not steal. And then the third book is written by a different writer who is obviously not interested at all in following up on any of this pirate stuff, and so the first chapter is just the Decepticons soundly trouncing these pirates, and then they're not in any of the rest of the book. So yeah, his response to me bringing up those books was entirely justified. Also, speaking of books, I know I was listening to RFC talking about this, and this is one of those things I just glossed over, but there was someone who had Transformers UK just individual issues for like $30 a piece.
Oh, well, somebody had some of them at the other TFCon. I don't remember the price, though.
That's a lot of money. I think those were more like much. 10 to 15, depending on the issue.
Yeah, 15 feels
These
right.
were like, yeah.
Because I thought about getting one of those.
That's
I wouldn't have thought about $30.
Yeah, it's a lot. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I I ran into some old friends from back in the OTFCC days at the end of the show, who I ended up having to, like, I really have to go so I can get home before midnight. But it was really great getting to catch up with people. It was really, really nice seeing people buying more stuff than I really should have, but it's going to work out okay. I just had to, cut back on the coffee a little the rest of the month. But yeah, it was a really good time. I'm glad I made the trip up for the day. I ended up wearing the outfit that I had been thinking of that was an homage to 1990 G1. So I had a overshirt that was like a button-up shirt that was like a stalker blue, and then pants that were like a circuit yellow, and a bright pink shirt under the button-up.
Speaking of Ross, I got a shirt today that I plan to wear at the next TFCon.
Nice. And that was nice because I could just post a picture and say, hey, find me.
Yeah. Yeah, I will wear loud clothes at cons.
Yes. But yeah, it's...
Well, actually, that one won't be as loud. That'd be more subdued, but neat.
I'm sad that I didn't get to make the whole weekend of it, but it was a lot of fun, even just for that one day. I'm glad that I got to go to it, even if I missed being on the podcast panel again.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. Well, I got one. I got one this year, so...
Yeah.
That got it out of my system.
Well, next year we're definitely going to TFCon Toronto again.
Yes, I will be an hour closer to it.
And I might come down for Baltimore next year.
Maybe.
Damn it, I love Twincast. Oh, damn, now I wish I had the regular blaster, but I guess I don't really need it, since Twincast can fight against Straxus.
So yeah, I think that about covers it for this month. Like I said, it's probably still going to be a little tight scheduling-wise next month, but maybe not. I guess we'll see once I get to...
It's Christmas, who knows?
Where I'm going for December, but January, hopefully we can get back on at least a fortnightly schedule.
Yeah.
But that is the news for now, so until next month, this has been Jen.
And David, that was all the news that's fit not to print.
I could print some news. I know how to print things.
Well, yes.
Alright, I am recording. Everything seems to be squiggling as expected.
Dun, 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 dun. What the hell do I do with the fists? Oh, they bend the other way? What the fuck? Why? Okay, I thought he was mostly just a Soundwave remold.
And it's great how you assume that they're supposed to go in, so you're like, why did these not go in? It doesn't... It's clearly not designed to fold inward.
Yeah, the fists don't fit.
No.
Well, they have to, but then they don't. They go out. Why the fuck do they go out? This is weird.
Magic, because they like go in the hollows in the legs. You'll see. You'll get there. All right. Ready to start?
Yes.
I mean, that was kind of a cold open.
We've already started recording.
Right there.
But yeah.
That was...
Or an exit outro.
That was definitely cold open material. Hello, and welcome to Iacon Underground Radio for the month of November.